They thought they had captured a miracle. They believed its magic could heal any sickness and make them gods among men. But what they didn't know was that a unicorn's wrath is far deadlier than its horn. The Leopold's private estate was known for its extravagance, but hidden behind its manicured gardens and fortified walls, a team of scientists worked on something that could rewrite the laws of life and death. In a pristine white laboratory, under the watchful eye of Dr. Song, they worked on a mythical creature the world thought only existed in fairy tales. A unicorn. The animal had been injured during capture, and now stood trembling in its pen as Song's team carefully grated shavings from its shimmering horn. The dust glowed faintly, swirling into a glass vial, mixed into a special serum. It became a liquid unlike anything on Earth. When given to Odell, the Leopold's ailing patriarch, the results were instant. His cancer vanished as if it had never existed. Odell's gratitude lasted only seconds before greed took its place. If this horn could cure death itself, he thought, it could also make him richer than kings. He ordered the unicorn moved to their main research facility for further study, a polite way of saying endless harvesting. In the corner, Ridley, a quiet but sharp-eyed girl, stepped forward. She had read about the unicorn tapestries, ancient works of art that warn of the dangers of capturing such creatures. She tried to stop them, warning that unicorns were not meant to be exploited. But her voice was drowned out by laughter and dismissive waves. The convoy carrying the foal wound its way through the estate's wooded outskirts. The night air was still until it wasn't. From the blackness of the trees, two colossal unicorns emerged. These were no gentle forest spirits. They were enraged parents. In a blur of white and silver, they crashed into the transport, tearing security as if they were paper. Dr. Song's screams were swallowed by the sound of shattering bone. Within moments, most of the guards were dead. The unicorns melted back into the darkness, leaving nothing but blood and broken bodies behind. Odell's fury matched their violence. He assembled a hunting party, armed to the teeth, and forced Elliot, a man who wanted no part of this, to join them. Back at the lab, greed spiraled further out of control. Shepard, Odell's most ruthless son, slipped a vial of grated horn into his pocket and snorted it like a drug. The effect was instant. His eyes widened, his breath quickened, and something primal flashed in his gaze. He ordered Dr. Badia to saw the unicorn's horn completely off. It was then that Ridley made the heartbreaking discovery. The unicorn they had captured was only a foal, still alive, and the attackers in the woods were its parents. Out in the forest, the hunters didn't stand a chance. The older unicorns had set a trap, using the terrain to funnel the party into a killing ground. In the chaos, jaws were ripped apart, and only a handful escaped with their lives. Elliot staggered back to the estate, covered in dirt and blood, carrying the truth. The foal's parents would not stop until their child was returned. The group hatched a desperate plan. They would send Dr. Badia to return the foal as a peace offering. But when the unicorn saw their child's horn was gone, rage eclipsed reason. They struck like lightning, impaling Badia and tossing her lifeless body aside. Griff, the estate's butler, fled, abandoning everyone else to their fate. The unicorns breached the estate walls. Shepard and Belinda cowered in the wine cellar, whispering dreams of building a unicorn ranch to farm horns and blood for profit. Their scheming ended in seconds when one of the unicorns smashed through the wall. Belinda was gutted in a spray of crimson before she could even scream. Upstairs, Elliot found Ridley. With regret in his voice, he apologized for all that had happened. Then he took the foal's severed horn and used it to lure one of the unicorns away, giving Ridley a chance to escape. But she was cornered, not by the unicorns, but by Shepard. Shepard had learned something during his hallucination from the horn. Unicorns would not harm a pure-hearted maiden. He held Ridley at arrow point, keeping the parent unicorns calm as he began binding their legs. Then Elliot struck, drive a horn deep into Shepard's side. Shepard piercing Elliot's chest with an arrow. Both men collapsed. Shepard didn't rise again. A unicorn's hoof crushed him in a single, fatal kick. Elliot's breaths grew shallow. Ridley knelt beside him, speaking softly about the visions she had seen, visions of the unicorn's world, untouched by greed. The parent unicorns, watching her grief, seemed to understand. They stepped forward, and with a power beyond comprehension, restored life to Elliot and to their foal. Without another sound, the family turned and vanished into the forest, leaving the survivors to wonder if they had witnessed a miracle or a warning. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Viva Box Movies for more thrilling and chilling recaps every week. Your next favorite movie is just one click away.